Jaguar Wright is not letting the Angie Stone situation die down because she is determined to expose every last secret connected to the case. After Angie's shocking passing last month, there have been a lot of conspiracy theories that suggest that she was unalived because she was about to expose some of the most powerful people in the industry, and y'all know that these powerful people do not like being exposed. Well, Jaguar Wright eventually came forward to confirm the suspicions, claiming that not only was Angie murdered, but her death was allegedly a sacrifice. If there is one thing that we know about Jaguar, it's that she is not the type to hide secrets for the higher-ups in Hollywood, so she was more than happy to spill the tea on Angie. However, it looks like she might have bitten off more than she can chew because she has painted a target on her back with her revelations. It seems like there is a larger conspiracy going on here, so let's break this down. When Angie Stone passed away in a car accident last month, fans immediately suspected that something was fishy. She had recently revealed that she was going to war with some powerful people in the industry who have been stealing from her for years. She wrote, "I've just discovered something that's been hidden in the dark for too long. My publishing was stolen. And guess what? I know exactly who did it. But don't get it twisted. I'm coming for you, all the dogs who thought they could take what's mine. Trust, I'm ready." Just like Jamie Foxx said, what had happened was. Well, now it's my turn to share my testimony. It's a new chapter, and you can bet the truth is coming to light. Stay tuned. She claimed that she was going to tell us more about her battle, but unfortunately, she passed away in a crash before she could, leading to reports that she was being silenced. The conspiracy theories were running wild, and they only got louder when Jaguar Wright claimed that Angie was allegedly silenced because she was on the brink of exposing some powerful people.
What do they want?
What do you mean? They want their payment. They want their pound of flesh. They want you to keep feeding the system. Doesn't matter how hard she worked for it. That's not her money. That's their money. That's what they do. They've been robbing me for years.
Yep.
They stole more money from me than they stole from Angie. I can't stop thinking about Nick Carter and Aaron Carter. I can't stop thinking. Brother in the Illuminati, brother not in the Illuminati. Brother in the Illuminati commits all kinds of crimes against women, and he's okay, but his brother's gone. And all he wanted was his money so he could push on. Like, how many of these things have to happen in front of the public? Of course they're going to attack, I'll be sure. Of course they're going to attack me. Of course they're going to attack anybody who's interested in the truth. Of course they're going to come at us really hard for that first 72 hours and make sure we stop posting or at least get us flagged from being able to go live so nobody thinks about the details of the fact that we just watch Angie Stone get moved around in real time on her son's birthday.
Child, when I tell y'all that the internet lost its mind over this, at first fans wondered if Jaguar was making things up, but then some things happened that made the fishy situation even more suspicious. First, we found out that Angie had been involved in not one, but two accidents within minutes of each other, and she was the only one to lose her life. On March 1st, 2025, Angie and her crew were heading back from a Mardi Gras concert in Alabama. They'd been in town filming for a new project, but decided to take a break to enjoy the festivities. It was supposed to be a chill little escape before diving back into work. They were cruising down I-95 in a Sprinter van, everything cool and calm until things suddenly took a wild turn. Out of nowhere, the van lost control and flipped. Total chaos. There were 9 people inside, and while everybody was definitely shaken, thankfully no one had life-threatening injuries. But before anyone could even process the first crash or reach for their phones to call for help, things went from bad to absolutely devastating. Out of nowhere, a semi-truck barreling down the highway at full speed crashed right into the already wrecked Sprinter van, crushed it on impact. Tragically, Angie didn't survive, and she was the only one who lost her life that night. The odds of being involved in 2 bad accidents within minutes of each other are extremely low, which is why fans are convinced that it wasn't an accident. Things got even more sus when one of Angie's friends, Sharita Murphy, who was in the first van with her, made a concerning revelation. According to her, the driver of the van suddenly started speeding up and refused to slow down, even when Angie instructed him to. According to reports, Sharita Murphy, who was one of the 8 people in the van with Angie Stone, expressed gratitude on her Facebook page. "We are blessed to be alive." She credits Angie Stone's calm demeanor during the ordeal, alleging the van driver's extremely fast driving caused Angie Stone to request he slow down, but he failed to do so, resulting in the van flipping 3 times before being struck by an 18-wheeler and claiming the life of Angie Stone. And speaking of the 18-wheeler, we soon found out that the driver had suddenly gone missing. Now, we don't know if he was bought off or if he was silenced, but his disappearance suddenly made things 10 times more suspicious. A source said, "I used to work at the same trucking company as the fella who ran into the Sprinter van that hit Miss Stone while she was being tended to on the side of the road. She was thrown a few yards due to the impact. I don't think he is going to return to work, honestly. This thing has tormented him and he's not responding to the company's texts or phone calls. My wife reached out to his wife to offer support after we learned he turned in the rig and left. My former boss says his explanation was that he came upon the wreck too fast to make an adjustment to dodge the wreck. As I look at all the details that I have at my disposal, something just doesn't sound right about this. I'm surprised he hadn't been drinking because there is an extensive history of that. Well, I'm not acting as if I'm Perry Mason with the wherewithal to solve a case, just thought I'd reach out. What's more, reports also have it that the driver's route from Mobile to Birmingham didn't necessitate a stop near mile marker 162, unless detoured or directed. FMCSA data shows no mechanical issues reported on the Freightliner prior to March 1st. So now the big question is, what was the truck driver even doing on that route in the first place? And more importantly, why has he suddenly vanished into thin air? Something about this whole situation isn't adding up. There's talk of a high-level cover-up, and it's got fans side-eyeing the whole investigation. People are starting to wonder if we're ever going to get real answers about what actually happened the night Angie died, or if the truth is being buried right along with her. It was at this point that people started paying more and more attention to Jaguar Wright's claims, and like I said, it's kind of screaming cover-up. And from the looks of it, Jaguar's revelations allegedly put her right in the crosshairs of the people who took Angie out. In a recent interview, she doubled down on her claims about how Angie was unalived, claiming that it was an industry sacrifice.
The details surrounding her death, do you question anything that happened there?
I am saying, in my opinion and all of my investigative knowledge for all of the years that I have been in the industry, investigating the industry and all the harm that it does, it looks like a sacrifice to me. It looks like a sacrifice to me.
Okay.
Why do you need NDAs for an accident? Haven't I asked that question on this couch before?
Right.
Why do you need an NDA for an accident? If it's an accident, it's an accident. Anything said or brought about, there should be no pushback. There should be no hush-hush. A lot of people going missing. That driver's missing now, too.
Right.
He went to work, turned in his truck, said he was traumatized, and just disappeared.
Now, I can't confirm if this is true or not, but there have been rumors that Angie Stone's family was forced to sign NDAs. An eyewitness who helped Angie get out of the van after the first accident claimed that Angie's family reached out to her and told her to take down the videos she made of the incident. She deleted the videos out of respect for Angie and the family, but it's still kind of suspicious, don't you think? She also claimed that Angie had allegedly gotten mixed up with the Illuminati.
I can honestly say right now that the only reason I am still alive and Angie Stone is not is because I stopped taking Schluminati gigs.
She then revealed that her life was in danger from spilling the truth about what happened to Angie. She claimed that she got attacked by some unknown people after her comments when Angie passed.
I said something. We were attacked immediately.
Right.
Why? You want to know what else I find funny? We got attacked for speaking about the truth. But all of those other entertainers, ain't none of them say nothing. Especially the females who were mentored and influenced by Angie Stone, no different than me.
Considering that there have been multiple reports of Angie coming very close to being jumped for her revelations, it's kind of hard not to believe her. We have to wonder how far these people will go to protect their secrets and if we're ever going to find out the truth. In the meantime, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments and then check out this next video.